Rand Paul destroys. The View, Whoopi Goldberg screams and ends in chaos. Hold on to your seats, folks. Today we're breaking down the epic showdown that shook The View to its core, Senator Rand Paul vs. Whoopi Goldberg, a clash that ended with a scream heard around the country. From heated words to unforgettable drama, this is the moment you have to see to believe. Let's dive in. In the world of daytime TV, where debates can sometimes feel like polite conversations, a recent explosive clash on The View turned the volume all the way up to max. Senator Rand Paul stormed the stage with fiery rhetoric, sparking a war of words with none other than Whoopi Goldberg, whose iconic calm quickly cracked, culminating in a scream heard round the nation. What started as a heated political debate quickly morphed into a theatrical spectacle worthy of Broadway's grandest dramas. Buckle up, this is The View like you've never seen it before. The setup: politics meets pop culture. It began innocently enough, a discussion on healthcare policy and government mandates. Rand Paul, well known for his libertarian stance and unapologetic bluntness, was invited to share his perspective on the controversial vaccine mandates that have divided the nation. But The View's panel, a mix of progressive voices led by the sharp-tongued Whoopi Goldberg, was ready for a fight. Rand Paul took center stage and immediately threw down the gauntlet, calling out the fear-mongering by media and politicians, accusing them of weaponizing public health to silence dissenters. The crowd, both in the studio and online, leaned in. You could feel the tension crackling. The explosion, when words became weapons. Whoopi Goldberg, famous for her quick wit and cool demeanor, quickly challenged Paul's rhetoric. But this time, it wasn't a battle of calm comebacks. The senator's words hit a nerve. As Rand Paul doubled down on his accusations, calling the panel's views dangerously misguided, Whoopi's mask of composure shattered. Viewers watched in disbelief as Whoopi, typically the moderator of chaos, raised her voice, a piercing, electrifying scream, cutting through the tension like a spotlight in a dark theater. The studio fell silent for a moment, the energy thick enough to cut with a knife. It was a moment that transcended political commentary, it was performance art. The fallout: social media erupts, fans pick sides. The clip went viral within minutes, igniting a firestorm across Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Memes exploded, GIFs of Whoopi's scream were shared thousands of times, and political pundits dissected Rand Paul's performance as both brilliant and bullying. Fans of The View were polarized. Some applauded Whoopi's emotional outburst as a sign of passion and authenticity, others criticized her for losing control on live television. Meanwhile, Rand Paul's supporters hailed his verbal takedown as a masterclass in debating and called for more politicians to be unapologetically honest in media appearances. The Broadway drama effect: why this moment resonates. Why did this showdown capture the nation's imagination? Because it wasn't just politics, it was theater. The stakes felt as high as any scripted drama. The clash of personalities, the unexpected scream, the electric silence that followed, it all played out like a scene from a Broadway play, full of tension, surprise, and raw emotion. In an era where political discourse is often sterile or scripted, this moment reminded us all that the stage is still set for real drama, and sometimes the most gripping acts come from unscripted reality. What happens next? Will Whoopi and Rand Paul ever share the stage again? Will The View issue a statement about the incident? One thing is clear: this episode has redefined what daytime talk shows can be, a hotbed of real, unfiltered drama with political stakes and theatrical flair. Stay tuned, because the curtain has only just risen on this act of American political theater. Thanks for watching this explosive moment unravel on The View. Who do you think won the debate? Rand Paul with his savage takedown, or Whoopi Goldberg's unforgettable scream? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you love drama, and don't forget to subscribe for more juicy breakdowns of the biggest moments in media. Until next time, stay curious and keep the drama alive.